The Rebellion of Peter Delan, the missing piece of Bulgaria from 1014 to 1041. In 1018, the Bulgarian kingdom ceased to exist with the death of Ioan Vladislav, and in its place was created the Byzantine Theme of Bulgaria. Peter Delan proclaimed himself the grandson of Tsar Samuel and the son of Gavril Radomir, and thus received the title Tsar of the Bulgarians in the summer of 1040. He led an uprising which in a short time captured Belgrade, Niš, Skopje, and then joined forces with the rebellious Tihomir in Drač or Duras. As Ioan Skilica noted, then, fearing the emperor, they rose up in revolt and proclaimed as a Tsar of Bulgaria a soldier from among themselves, named Tihomir, whose bravery and common sense had already been tested. In this manner, two camps of Bulgarian rebels were formed, one of which recognized Delan and the other Tihomir. Delan, however, wrote a friendly letter to Tihomir in which he invited him to join in concerted actions and persuaded him to come. When the two Bulgarian armies united, Delan assembled them all and called upon them to remove Tihomir if they were convinced that he himself was descended from Samuel, and wanted him to reign over them. If, however, this was undesirable to them, let them drive him away and be governed by Tihomir. After the assassination of Tihomir, Peter Delan led his troops to Saloniki and defeated the Byzantines in front of the city walls. Then Peter Delan was joined by his cousin Alucian, son of Ioan Vladislav. The two organized the ensuing siege of Saloniki, but on October 26th of that year, 40,000 men of their army were defeated by the troops of Michael IV Paphlagonian. Only 15,000 insurgents survived, and Alucian fled to Peter Delan's camp. There he conspired against him, blinded him, and fled again, this time in the service of the Byzantines. At the beginning of the next year, the final battle between the Bulgarian and Byzantine units near Lake Ostrovo took place. Although blinded, Peter Delan continued to lead his troops, but was opposed by the notorious Viking king Harald Hardrada. As Kekavman writes in his Strategicon, after this it happened that Delan rebelled in Bulgaria, and since Harald had his force, he went on campaign with the emperor and showed 4 deeds against the enemy that were worthy of his good birth and noble character. After the battle, the Bulgarians were finally defeated, and the traces of Peter Delan were lost. But the memory of them remained in the chronicles, just as after 1014, Emperor Basil II received the title of Bulgarian Killer, or Vulgar Octonus. So after 1041, Harald Hardrada took the title of Burning Bulgarians, Bulgara Brenn Nir, by his scouts.